Sorry. What's happening? Yeah. Live again. You know, people's actually. I already have a comment from my brother Sean. Says, "Welcome back, my brother, the one and only Wiseman. Welcome back, my brother Sean. Hope you're good. I hope you are good." So right now, our setups are very like far from being confirmed. I'm not gonna lie. They are very far from being confirmed. Because remember, initially what we needed was the markets to come here and tap in because we missed out on the first entry. So we was actually trying to fit in, you know, we're trying to put ourselves on, and by the looks of things it's like, well, we might take that long to actually get them, because I was actually paying attention to the 15-minute time frame. I see that there's a huge gap. There's a huge gap that markets need to fill on NQ, and that gap starts from here and it moves all the way down. So if it calls that we have to fill all this gap that markets left previously, then that means yes, our setup, we're gonna have to wait for us to actually get that confirmation. That's what it means, you know. That's what it means. But we are gonna be patient just to see what is it that NAS100 has in store for us. We are gonna be patient. We have Stable Nicholas who says, "Hi, man. What's happening, my G? Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good." Yeah, so I also do have, like I said to you, that Celtic concept is very broad. I also do have another part that we can use. Just want to confirm, try and check your ATM. Cool. But this one is strictly focusing into these market major zones, and you know, without even I didn't even analyze this whatsoever, but I did have this in place. That at some point markets are going to have to fill the gap and they're going to have to come and tap in here. So the least I can do right now is just to pay attention to the price, or just look into the, it's 29,085, 29,085. So I can come here and say and look for 29,085 and also highlight 29,085. I'm gonna purchase right here. meaning that this is another model. But I normally use this model for 3:30. If it's the London session setup, it's mainly this one. So if at the New York Open markets continue with the sell, they're gonna have to come and respect this model. This model is just supporting this model that markets are gonna have to buy here in order for us to get the sell up there. But allowable yields is we just have plenty of options, honestly. I just don't love the options, but since I'm gonna be streaming, I think it's a thing that I'm gonna have to, focus more into, because if you don't get this, what does it mean? Does it mean that I'm gonna have to come to the stream and just keep quiet? See, there's comments, people already in the chat. Kobe Wells says, watching your old videos from 2022 now. You used to trade support and resistance back then. Yeah, bro, I've traded almost a lot of things, bro. I've been trading for over half a decade. When I started trading, I wasn't even on YouTube, So yeah, there was a time I was trading a lot of what we call zone to zone. I traded Phoebs. I traded a lot of things for me to be here right now and to be comfortable with the model that I use. I traded pretty much a lot of things. Some of the things, when I look back, I even laugh and like, damn, we really come far. We really come far. But yeah, most of the videos that are on the channel right now, it's like old videos, so they can help, they cannot help, but it's knowledge that you can consume. It's knowledge that's actually good for you as a trader or as an individual. Actually good concepts. I'm not going to take this one off. So yeah, guys, we are just a few minutes before the open. New York Stock Exchange opens in the next 9 minutes from now. Kevin says, we are back like we never left. Yes, my brother, we here. And then he says, why did you delete other videos? I deleted more of the day in the lives because I felt like they were too much into my personal life. It was all fun and games when it started, because yes, I want to show people that now I'm profitable. I want to show the trader lifestyle, but well, there's a lot of things that it comes with you and you have to be accountable of. So I was like, nah, it's not really necessary. I deleted those, and then I also have other videos that I deleted, probably because maybe there was a broker that I was trading with at the time, and that broker maybe closed down and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? And maybe I spoke about that broker in that video. I'm like, should get rid of it, because some other people watch YouTube videos blindly. They don't even check when was the video released, and then maybe I was talking about a certain broker that I was trading with, and maybe I've also attached a link in the description. Someone can still go and open an account, only to find that that broker is no longer even operating anymore. The other videos, mainly because maybe I didn't like the view count. I was like, this video didn't perform well, and it's an old video, like 2022. It never performed well in 2022. There's no way possible it would perform now. It's weird reasons. Some of the reasons are actually weird, and sometimes maybe it's a prop firm that was so good that I was trading with, and I was actually talking about them in the video, and maybe they closed down. I can no longer keep the video in the channel. It's no longer helpful to the community, because I've always been about helping the community, my trading community, honestly. So if it doesn't bring any help anymore, we should let it go, honestly. But yeah, that's mainly it. Someone here, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it says Legend. How are you, my king? I hope you're good, brother. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. You've been struggling confirmation since morning. But what matters is we showed up. Showing up is the one. Showing up is the one. Other people here can say that they are waiting for, what do you call, they've been waiting for the market for touch. Yeah, they say they're waiting for this, markets are gonna go up. They're still good. As long as it's their strategy and it's their confirmations, I do not have a problem with that personally. I don't go against people's strategies. But now using my second model, like I said, fealty is broad. Using my second model, and I've had these pointed here, meaning that at some point in my life or in my analysis, I was waiting for this level to be tested. I don't even know why I was waiting for this level to be tested, but yeah, using the second model, I do see markets coming in here, and only from here I can confidently place a buy. So meaning that now markets can continue dipping, you know, markets can dip from here, or markets can go up. But as soon as markets give us this, the tap in here, I'll be confident to take the trade. And apart from the confidence, or what builds up the confidence, is that I've been long enough with the strat, and that's how the confidence was built. And my confidence doesn't mean that I am always right, but it makes things a little much more easier. Much more easier. I don't be on panic mode and stuff like that. It's a Thursday, I see the struggle. Yeah, brother. We've been suffering consolidating markets. And and to my surprise, every Thursday to my fundamental traders, there's supposed to be jobless claims, right? So you mean that the jobless claims couldn't even do something for us? That's crazy. But yeah, to the guys that trade exactly the open, when it opens, I'm sure right now you're busy placing trades and stuff. That's so much adrenaline, eh? Yeah, I'm just a confirmation guy. Just a confirmation guy. I also used to not like, I used to hate fundamentals, eh? I just didn't understand the idea of just wanting to trade fundamentals and just full porting your account. But now I do it for fun. For the sake of fun, I do it. I think I'm also gonna stream NFP tomorrow. Just for fun, guys. Just for fun. People that trade fundamental news, they get worried about it. They think a lot. They overthink it. They stress, man. Let's check out German 30. Cool, we're gonna check out German 30, but remember, I have this level here that I said I think markets most likely to come using the second model, and I am obviously anticipating that if it touches, it's gonna push up to give us this. So this trade as a buy is also ideal for me. But whatever the market does right now is it's none of my concern like that. But I would love to pay close attention to it, so that should it move down so quick that it touches it, we are able to say, cool, let's buy it. And should it spikes up so quick that it gets here, I'm like, cool, I'm silent. That's pretty much the reasons why I'm still here, paying close attention. It's just to see, cool, where we headed next. What's the story now? What are we doing? You know? But we are gonna check it. We are gonna check it. But if anything, we also want to get alerts. Remember, we've placed alerts, so we shouldn't be stressing that much. Are we even having momentum? Today it looks like a very slow day, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what's the influence behind all of this. Unless it's a US bank holiday and I didn't pay attention to that. That would be so crazy. Because I didn't really check fundamental news today. Because I don't like fundamentals like that. And I'm not giving myself away to fundamentals like that. By the looks of things, like same market movements. We ain't trying to like push deeper and stuff like that. Let's just give it the benefit of the doubt that it's gonna come to that very same level at the bottom so that we can move up with it. And that way we're gonna eat twice. We eat at the bottom and we eat at the top. That would be so lovely if you ask me. So lovely. That would be so lovely. Okay, it looks like the continuation is there. So we reach at the bottom on that level. Then we can make a U-turn with it. And we can even make enough. I'm sure we can even make enough not to worry about the second trade, honestly. We do stand a chance of making enough not to worry about that second trade. This is such a crazy move considering how slow markets have been today. Because when you look at into the 15-minute time frame, you can see that this is cool. It's likable. This is likable. Yeah, it is likable indeed. Looks like more and more we're tanking, more and more we're going down, more and more is just pushing and pushing and pushing. Sorry about that. We was almost there. Oh, but this is where it starts. Probably the reason why we are getting that attitude from NQ right now. See you. Um, check on the comments. How many trades setups do you take in a day, like your max? Well, on my profile account, I only take one trade. And on my personal account, I can play for as long as I want. But as the more setups I take, for an example, let's say in the morning I used a lot size of 0.10 and I won the trade. The more I take trades, I'm gonna go to 0.9, 0.8. I lower the lot size, the more I take the trades. Yeah. I know that's not gonna make sense to a lot of people, but that's how I normally do it. The more I take trades is the more I lower my risk. The more I take trades, the more I lower my risk. That's just how I do it. And I don't even have a specific reason why, but I feel like it makes a lot of risk management sense in a way. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes I just be taking weird trades like that and focusing on weird risk management like that, but it works out pretty much nice for me. Eh? I think it really tapped your point of interest. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what I've actually discovered myself, that now it touched there and now it is most likely to further push up and up and up and up from here. And then it's gonna go tap in there and then we're gonna sell. Because actually it was supposed to be here and here. It was supposed to be something like this, honestly. So guys, I want to take this call. My dad is calling me right now. I'm gonna mute my mic though. Okay guys, I'm back. Family affairs and stuff. Yes, so oh cool. I'm still okay, cool. I thought I was gonna find it long gone, but it's still around. So that's actually a good thing. That's actually a good thing. Now, okay. Someone asked for German 30. I'm not, I don't wanna, not go through it. So German 30, my brother, is still playing around. However, there is an advanced pattern here. There is an advanced pattern. So for you to see that, I do trade QLT concepts, but I am aware and I do consider everything in the market. I just don't trade based on those things, but I acknowledge them. I see them. So there's an advanced pattern here. It's a head and shoulder like structure, of which I do believe that it is gonna push German 30 to the upper part of the market. But our setup is pretty much still vivid like this, you know. So now it's a either or type of a situation on German 30, if I were to be honest with you. Because yes, distribution was supposed to be in alignment with the series of the candles, but the opposite distribution took longer, right? So we do stand a chance of selling off when we get here, as Nasdaq also stands on that business. So it's something of that nature, right? Good. German 30 is still a thing of, yeah, we're actually just still waiting for it, you know. Someone says, do you just enter a trade without confirmations? No, like I said, okay, Chelsea concept is broad, but there's this specific model that I prefer using lately on German 13. It has 5 rules. So if all of those rules are met, because I can be able to see them, if I see that all the rules are met, then I take the trade. Yes, that's just how it is. But guys, again, if there's no confirmation and we end up not trading, it shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't hurt you, honestly. One thing that should hurt you is you not being patient enough and you end up taking trades that you are not even supposed to take. That's one thing that should hurt you. But you standing on business and just be in a position of being so unfortunate not to get a confirmation shouldn't hurt you. What are the rules? Now that is for the paid mentorship session. And by the way, I do have people that are also watching the live stream right now that are part of the private lessons. So if I give everything here, then that's not gonna be fair to them. Austin says, that is the nature of the game. Yes, sir. It is. It is. Someone said, please, can you check out GBP USD? Of course. Of course. I'm gonna search GBP USD, but okay, cool. I think I shouldn't worry much about Nasdaq. We do have an alert here, guys. We can be monitoring Nasdaq, like GBP USD. I prefer forex.com as a broker. So, okay. I'm just trying to like make a quick withdrawal, guys. That's why you know, I'm not going through the analysis yet. I'm just trying to make a quick withdrawal from my trading account, but it's a personal trading account, mainly because there is an emergency that I have to take care of right now. Trading is trading. Trading is good. Trading can take care of yourself. Trading can take care of your bills and stuff. So don't sleep on trading, guys, please. Do not. Oh, it's calling me again. I'll mute this. Guys, Nasdaq looks like it's going there. I was just checking it on my phone here. It's crazy. NQ wants to give us what we really want. So, okay, first of all, NAS100, just to check. Oh, we are almost there. Not there yet, but almost. Cool. Let's go back to GBP. What is the comment again? GBP USD. GBP USD. So I'm gonna give you guys my take on GBP USD. Just one last call. Just one last call, guys. And then one of the reasons why I'm hardly on the stream. I always have commitments. But today I'm not making any excuse, guys. I'm gonna be here on the stream until I finish. Crazy. Hey guys, so I can't find this person I'm supposed to call, so I'm just gonna continue with the stream. This is GBP USD. I'm just gonna keep it as simple as possible. When it comes to currencies, I normally treat them as I would treat synthetic indices. So first of all, I'm gonna reset the chart view, put it here, and then now I'm gonna pretty much go to midnight. My midnight, where is it? Midnight is somewhere around here. And then from here, man, I need market floors. First market floor that I do see for myself is this one right here. The second market floor that I do see for myself has to be this one right here, and now I am pretty much waiting for the third market floor. And by the list of things, since we have 1, 2, the third market floor, when it comes, it should be confirming a bearish bias. But the day is almost over, so I don't really like trading currencies because of how they move. Since this model is pretty much gonna take us longer, because I don't know if you're already in a trade or what. I'm just gonna try and scale it down to the 5-minute time frame from a swing perspective. From a scalping perspective, well, pretty much regardless, we are gonna need the third market flow to confirm. Yep. But if I'm gonna take a trade on GBP USD right now, I'm gonna be taking a trade out of context. I'll be taking a trade out of context. So I have the first market flow. I have the second one here. Now what I need is just a third market flow. That's it. And if you're new into the channel, it's your first time you hear me speak about these things, I do have a video, a full-on video explaining this specific model completely free. Completely free. So you can check it out. Already in the NAS trade, on a NAS trade. Now I missed that one. I missed when it was actually going up. I missed that part, brother. I'm so hurt. Why did it have to happen like that? I missed that one. I missed that one. So the least I can do right now is just to wait for the buy. I mean, for the sell one. Then I'm gonna capitalize from that one. So, because with the buy, I put the level on the wrong side. I put this one at the bottom and I didn't put the one at the top. And when markets came in, respected, same time, pushed up. So and I saw it late and I was like, damn, I messed out on that one. Yeah. What's up, boss? Hope you're good. Do you see NASDAQ going to all-time highs? Or it is possible. Anything is possible, honestly. It is very much possible. Is very much possible. But for someone that targets about 240 points, by the time it reaches there, I'm probably going to be out of a trade. Actually put this here on the side properly, so you guys can see that we are literally just a few points away from this. And looking at the momentum of how Nasdaq is actually pushing, it might do what we want to happen on German date. It can break free here aggressively, retest and further push up. It's a possible scenario, but it's all in the behavior of it. And because now it is leaving something like a low for us here, this is what we are going to use as our advantage. If it pushes up, we're going to say, cool, now it has tapped into this level that we've been so desperately waiting for it to tap into. So now let it break the low that it has given us, because once it breaks that, it is literally or basically telling us that there's no new higher high coming. So this structure that was trying to form has failed. So now we can push down. Then that's another confidence boost. I'm just giving you free game. Just giving you free game, guys. Like, cool, we're waiting for the level, but it was gonna be much more in our advantage for Nasdaq to approach the level in a more matured way, not in a way that's so aggressive that it just snaps in. Because if it does it aggressively, it can touch aggressively and reject, but chances are very low. If it touches aggressively, it can even move past it aggressively, come back for an opposite retest, and then for the push. But if it's still aggressive even with the breakout, you're not just gonna get any retest and just I'm trading a retest. No, brother. You have to pay attention to the candles as well. The same thing that you do at the bottom, the same thing you're supposed to do at the top. That cool, we saw that it distributed, it came back, and now we can buy. But we can't buy here because it can still dip and just move down. That's what a lot of people don't understand or fail to understand. And it's like, why is the market doing like this? But it already gave me confirmation. The confirmation was not enough. Use as many confirmation as you can, as long as they're in correlation with one another. Use them. Use them. As long as there's positive correlation, use them. Right? Use them. You see if there's any other question that I didn't answer. I don't think, but guys, if you have any question, just type it out in the comment section. And another thing, the only way the streams are going to become so exciting as we're waiting for confirmations is by you guys trying to interact with me. You should try to suck as much information as you can when I'm here. And that way it benefits you. It benefits you. So you don't have to sleep on it. You don't have to sleep on it. Interact. People like Hobie Wales, people like Austin, people like Sean are the ones that are most likely to leave out of this stream with a lot. They would have made a lot because they don't take it lightly. They do understand that this is an opportunity that we have to use. And after this, because they ask questions, I give them answers. After the stream, they go look into these things that I was talking about just to confirm if what he said makes sense or doesn't make sense. You know? So always challenge yourself. That's severely important. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do more, to be more, to learn more. Exactly. Didn't even check Hobby Wall's comment when it says how markets actually approaches your level. Speaks a lot. Already covered it, but yeah, it's true. It's really, really true. Safe set, my brother. Where have you been? That's my brother. Come on now. I remember you, bro. I remember you, bro. What are you seeing on gold right now? Mm. If you were with us in the morning, you would have known that we covered that. But let me check it for you because we cater for everyone here. Yes, we cater for everyone. How is gold looking like? Gold, my brother, we're still waiting for distribution. Let me even move it here so it doesn't confuse you. We're waiting for distribution on gold pretty much. So gold should distribute higher. This was a fake out. This was not distribution. If you look into it, it's just a weak out, you know? So we're waiting for distribution higher, markets to come back uh, from the level that it previously distributed from, and we're going to buy gold. I've been hungry for this gold setup. Pretty much the first thing I analyzed when I got in here. I was super excited to trade gold, hey? But yeah, it took its time, honestly. Gold took its time, and I respect it for that. Oami says US 30 sells, and I'm only seeing this comment now. Sorry, man. I don't know if it's Oami, it's a girl, it's a boy, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm only seeing your comment now, unfortunately. Yeah. Mm. Um, Yvonne says, quick question, but was trading support and resistance that time sustainable? Yes, it was very much sustainable. And I think one of the reasons why it was is because even the trading market was not saturated. So maybe the more they see that people are eating off this, maybe they try to tweak it. That's why even now we can consider it, but we need to add something new in it. And sometimes trading is seasonal, depending on the quarters of the month of the year. Q1 support and resistance can work very well, that it always hits. Q2 trend lines can work. Q3 it changes. But what I love about me mixing QLT concepts into this is because into any strat is because is that I can I can just take support and resistance only and use QLT concepts to confirm and still make bag from it. Or I can use um actually anything. So yeah, or I can just use QLT alone. But the thing of if I use QLT concepts alone, there's a lot of gaps that you guys are not gonna understand, and it's gonna be like, what is this guy doing? To an extent that if maybe we take a loss, we're like, his setup was not making sense anymore. You know? So yeah. SNR at the time, very good, made a lot. There's a lot of videos, and I was a flipping trader at the time. We didn't have prop firms, so I was doing good flips. It was good. I enjoyed it. Please check Euro USD. Cool. We're gonna check into that, but I do believe that Euro USD pretty much has the same market behavior as GBP USD that obviously we did check earlier on. I do just have that feeling in me that it is most likely to be like that. But yes and yes, I am gonna get into it. Bobby Whale says, wow, you told me earlier that if price breaks the support, you're not going to sell, and you were right. I told you, brother, because you were like, if it breaks here, we should sell. Like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. It's called familiarizing yourself with the market behavior. That's the cheat code. Once you familiarize yourself with the market behavior, nothing is gonna stand your way, brother. Nothing. right? Absolutely nothing. It's like, you know, that, oh, it's like, you know, when you have a wife or you have a girlfriend and you know how she behaves. You know her. You know that she has seasons. Sometimes she says yes, but she means no. Sometimes she says no, but she means yes. But when you understand her, oh, okay, this is what she means. Sometimes your girl or your wife, she's gonna tell you that she's hungry, but then you say, what do you want to eat? She doesn't know. But because you have mastered her to a certain extent, you know, oh, cool. If I can get her this or that, it's gonna work. That's how it works even with trading. Familiarizing yourself with the market behavior. This is how the market behaves. And I'm not gonna be phased. If it gives me this fake out, it's fine. If it does that, it's fine. But eventually it's gonna come back. And when it comes back, it's gonna do what I want. So we just got an alert. The alert says NAS100 crossed that level. So let's go to NAS100. This is where we needed NQ to be at for us to execute. But remember what I said, market behavior. It is approaching the level aggressively. It can also reject aggressively. What do we need now? If it rejects aggressively, at least it should take out this low. Because once it takes out this low, it is telling us that the series of higher highs has been discontinued. But if now it doesn't break here, if it instead it breaks above and pushes up and gives us another high, comes back for a retest, that is a signal. That behavior on its own is telling us that, cool, there's a series of higher highs. That means markets are heavily bullish. So we have to react to that. What can we do? We're going to wait for it to come back after it distributes, and then we're going to, the same thing we did here, we're going to do at the top. We're going to highlight at the top, and we're going to wait for it to test, push back, take out that high. Once it takes it out, it's giving us hope that, listen, brother, I'm going to give you another higher high. It's just an indicator. So now that we do understand the behavior of the markets, we act accordingly. Simple. Simple, guys. Simple. I wish you guys would be in this position that I'm in, like with the mindset and everything, so that it's easy for you to move around these markets. You know, you're not faced by anything. No. We see everything that is happening here, but we are not faced. We do have a comment. Which is better, trading pairs or trading indices? It depends on your trading model, your trading style. If you are a swing trader, someone who doesn't love the idea of always looking into the charts, what are the charts doing now, what is the market doing, then yes, you can settle for forex pairs. They're not that volatile, but if you focus on indices, that means it's you now. It's trading during the day. All these market crazy movements, you are able to capitalize from them. So that's good. You can, so your decision should be based off that. I want to trade synthetic indices. I want to trade indices. I'm going to be stopping most of the times, because especially if you're trading a small account, they can easily take you out. It can take a few hours for NASDAQ, for an example. It took NASDAQ a few hours to get to this point, but at the very same time, it took NASDAQ a couple of minutes to get back to this point. Currencies could never. Currencies never that. They don't play like that, currencies. They do not play. But that's it. If this fails to push up, at least let it take this level out. Let it take this level up. That price come and break here, and we take the sell and we move with it. We're anticipating a new low, lower than this one. But if this happens, we should be having something like this, but as an inverse happening at the top, and then markets after that distribution will come back, tap in here. As soon as these markets tap in here, we're gonna wait for the very same market to go up in price and take out the newly printed higher high, because there's hope that we can further continue. It's that simple. Another alert. You see, this is what I love. I feel like now things are happening. Another alert on gold. Gold is said it broke that level as well. So since gold broke, let it distribute higher, or let us have like a candle, something like that, closing above, and then markets coming back to tap in here, and let us target this level. Simple. This is the patience we needed the whole time. The whole time, brothers. So, I feel like we are going there, because even if things are happening like this, that means even for German 30 it's happening. Exactly. It's coming slowly but surely, but eventually it's gonna break or distribute and come back. We in. We have Arthur Mutswain. He says, let's go. Indices are the best. That's true, brother. That's true. Unless you hate the idea of trading. If you hate the idea of trading, then you can trade your forex pairs and take long hours holding a trade, getting frustrated by the pullbacks and so forth. But if you just love the idea of looking into the charts and you want to understand it, you want to understand the markets more, indices are the way. Because just imagine what it would take for you to understand like your GBP JPY. That thing doesn't move like that. So for you to understand that, it will take probably a bit longer. What's the difference between support and resistance and the market floor? Support and resistance is support and resistance. Market floors is different. If you want to understand market floors, watch, I think, the second video from my channel right now. There's the latest one, and then there's the second latest. Watch that one. That strategy I gave for free. You can learn about market floors. Actually, let me go to NASDAQ. I can be able to confirm the bias for NASDAQ right now, and also confirm the market flows using the market flows or reset. So do like this. Trying to find the market flow. Today is Thursday. Great. Okay. After the open, the first market flow was this one. Second market flow. Third market flow. That market flow confirmed here. So cool. NASDAQ is gonna buy. NASDAQ is gonna buy. First, second, third market flow. You guys, the things that I'm talking about here, the videos are on the channel and they are free. So you can go there and watch them. Trust, you're not gonna what's the right word? You're not gonna regret it. Yeah. Why am I losing speech? That was so random. That was so unlike me. I just couldn't put it here. So this is what I was talking about. Right? We're gonna need these markets on NQ to give us something like this. So if this candle comes and closes bearish, it comes here, taps. If it moves out, when it takes out the most recent high, then we're gonna buy it. And then Hobby Well says, well, okay, would have been cool to catch that NASDAQ buy. Bust my head. Yeah, it would really be cool. It would really be cool. but we better safe, right? We are better safe. So give us the tap or the closure, whatever, and then take out the high and move up. Assure us that it's safe now. One thing about safe trades is that they take time to mature. If you do not have heart, you're definitely gonna pull out, still waiting for a trade to mature. That is the worst part. It's the worst part about it. Looks so good. So immaculate. So immaculate. So immaculate. Just hoping markets are not pulling an immediate breakout on us. We definitely wanna come back, because I need that level there at the top. That's gonna, like, do something like this, and then we take it out. We are in it. Remember, I also have gold. Gold also doesn't want to confirm. It's like these markets are playing with us. Then eventually, when you decide to end the stream, it all confirms. You're like, damn, what's happening? What's happening? Right now, I do have my hopes high on NQ. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have my hopes high on NQ. Show you like this, Forex Factory. This is weird of me checking the news this late, but I only need like the proper news. I don't need anything else. Damn, there was no news today. Makes sense. And oh damn, unemployment rate was moved. So tomorrow we have CAD. We also have NFP. Tomorrow looks like a good day. But next week, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of volatility in the markets, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next week, the streets are red. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the streets are red. And the following week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Damn. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. For the first time, I'm gonna be dedicating to trade news as well, and I'm gonna be streaming them. There's also a specific way, guys, to trade news using Kelsey. I can't wait for you guys to see that model as well. Totally different. Totally. NQ doesn't want to give us that high, so it can take it out respectfully, and we're in the trade respectfully. Hope you guys do see that discipline is boring. Discipline is very boring, guys, but at least it's rewarding, but it's boring. Hi, Marcus. Yeah. Good, good. Finally got rid of the person that I was looking for. So, I am back. I am back, guys. Being disciplined is the most boring thing. I've said it countless times, but it's rewarding. The only time you're gonna start respecting discipline is when you start seeing the results. When you start seeing the withdrawals consistently, so then it's just mind-blowing when you finally discover that there's this side of trading. It just requires more patience, but the more you get used to it is the more it just becomes like a thing, guys, because there's a lot of things that are happening in the markets, a lot of manipulation that are happening in the market. So you just have to know that it's there and it happens and it's real. It's there. So yep. Um Phenomenal music says I sold gold on 4,273. Good, good. Let me go check on gold. What's happening on gold? But I am heavily buying gold once it confirms. So I'm not against your setup, however, but I'm just letting you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for gold to distribute higher, come back, yeah, tap in, and put it to the upside. So, yep, your cells are valid. My setup is not yet valid, and my setup is not in alignment with the sale, unfortunately, but I'm sure from your own perspective, the way you would explain it, it makes a lot of sense. So just go for it, brother. Zar Trader, hey, are you a South African trader? Of course, I'm in South Africa. I'm in SA, my brother. South Africa. Kayvon says, nah, for real, this takes patience. Yeah, brother, not just any patience. This is what the real traders are not showing you, that like the profitable traders like that, they don't show you, and they don't tell you about these things, that yes, at some point you're gonna face this and that, and this is how you're gonna overcome it. They just give you a cause. You give you a cause and just go figure out on your own. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So you see, now this is an ideal setup for me. More especially as you guys know, part of my life, right? So if I have things to attend to, I'm gonna attend them with you. I can't close the stream just because I wanna answer a text. And guys, I always tell my people, if you're watching this and you do music, you're a musician, you want your music to be played on the stream, I can use it as my background music. I do not mind at all. Guys keep on asking me weird questions. Some people are asking if I'm from Dubai. Guys, do I look like I'm from Dubai? Come on now. Come on now, I'm in South Africa. This is perfectly what I was waiting for. This is perfectly what I was waiting for, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is perfectly what I was waiting for. So now we have this high. Guys, now this is where it gets exciting. Now we have this high, right? Someone can come and buy it here and say they are buying a retest. That's fine, it's completely onto them. Now we have these two levels. These two levels are the ones that are gonna dictate. They're gonna dictate what we do. Markets move, they break here. It's chai, we are buying it. They break below, we are selling it. Simple. So you see now that it takes time. It takes time. But for you to discover that there's this side of trading, you definitely need someone to hold your hand like that, guys. You definitely do. Someone is going to be your mentor. Someone's going to guide you and say, nah, this is where you do this and this is where you do that. You see? This is where you wait. This is where you do this. Good. Because someone might actually come in right now and enter the retest, and they lose money because the market can still tank. So we need solid grounds. I am buying, I am selling under what ground is a very important question that one should ask themselves. Under what ground? You should ask yourself that. I'm buying, I'm selling under what ground? So this right here or that right here there. But now I'm gonna try not to put it on 200 no more. I'm gonna probably do like 150. Oh, okay, 240 is still doable. Or 200 as my take profit. And same goes here, 200. Simple. No complications. No complications whatsoever. Okay, guys, looks like something wants to happen for us. Guys, if you didn't text me on WhatsApp but you see my number on the screen, what are you waiting for? Save my number there. When I go live, I send you the link there on WhatsApp. Be ahead of the market movement. Check out your boy on YouTube. I mean on Instagram. Instagram is just right here. Check me out everywhere, man. Let's connect. Let's connect. Because you guys do have the power to push me to stream. If you guys say, hey, stream, I have no choice but to stream. So that's why I want you guys there. I want you guys there. I want you guys there. Guys, again, we have another stream. If you are watching this, we have another stream at 8 p.m. South African time. We're going to be trading synthetic indices. Synthetic indices. Don't forget that as well. So there's a lot. But only when you guys push me and say, yo, bro, stream, I'm going to do it. I just need you guys' push, eh? I just need you guys' push. You guys push me, I do it. You guys push me, I do it. You say you want to stream, I give you the stream. You want to stream tomorrow? Yes, bro. If you send me a WhatsApp text, if you remind me that I have to stream, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I promise you, bro. What Kenyan time? I don't know, bro. But let's check together, right? So it's 8 p.m. Actually, let me say 20. It's 20 SA time to Kenyan time. So for my Kenya people, that I'm streaming at 9. It's 9 for you, so you guys are like a 1 hour ahead. Well, there's not much of a difference, honestly. Yeah, there's not much of a difference. Not much of a difference. What is the difference between market floor and support and resistance? I think I answered this, my brother. Just go look, uh, um, go check the video. I uploaded the strategy for the video for free in the channel. You can take advantage of it. See what I was talking about? No quick decisions. No quick decisions, guys. No quick decisions. We should give it time. We should give it time. But one thing that I'm going to tell you is that this doesn't happen all the time. Normally, the week of NFP, we're going to experience this. But after that, markets go back to smoother conditions where we don't have to wait this long for us to get confirmation. Understand? So it doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it makes sure that it happens. When it happens, it makes sure that it happens, and it's, if you're not patient enough, it's definitely gonna drain you. Please, for synthetic, would like that. What is your WhatsApp number? Oh, I've seen it. Yeah, cool, my brother. Synthetics, we're coming at 8 South African time. You can check your time, but if you're not certain, if you're not sure about your time, it's simple. You just send me a WhatsApp text, and from that WhatsApp text, I should be able to send you the link on WhatsApp when I go live. You know, I'm so accessible, guys. I'm so accessible. It stresses me. Guys send me WhatsApp text like that randomly, and we just chop it. Must be nice. See, that is crazy, guys. They will do all these things at once. Just imagine if you trade retests, what is happening to you right now. You are getting mixed signals and mixed confirmation at the same time. Now you don't know what to do anymore. Nothing is happening yet. I don't like this. Okay, but as far as I remember, NQ is not the pair that we're waiting for. We is also waiting on gold. So since NQ is taking a little bit longer, let's also check the other pairs that we did analyze today. Oh man, this doesn't look good for phenomenal music. Because I remember you told me that you are selling gold. Hopefully it didn't take you out yet. You're still struggling to move. Yeah. I feel like almost all these pairs are gonna move at once. All the pairs that we have in place are gonna move at once. It's gonna be trade. It's gonna be a thing of gold confirms, German 30 confirms, NASDAQ confirms, all at the same time. It's giving that. It looks like that's where it is actually going. But guys, for German 30, unfortunately, if 5 o'clock comes in and it didn't confirm, I'm sorry, but I'm terminating it from today's setup because it'll be out of its trading session. London session ends. So, yep. By the looks of things, I don't think I'm gonna achieve all that I wanna achieve on German 30 in just less than 15 minutes. But I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt because I mean, yeah, but German 30 might be out of the equation, and that would be just that. No worries about it, no stress. It was just not our day. And eventually, these are gonna confirm, eventually. And when they do, we capitalize from that. Eventually. Guys, do you guys read books? If there's anyone who read books, let me know in the comment section down below. If you read books and what books are you currently reading right now? I also want to share with you guys a couple of books that helped me, especially with my mind. So I just want to make sure that if there's someone who loves reading here, I put them on. Actually, it's not about you loving reading, it's about you doing this. Right? It's about you doing this. So, okay. Black Sky says is currently reading Atomic Habits. Actually, write down on my notebook. This is also my journal, my trading journal, guys. Damn. Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits. By James Clear. Okay, cool. What I'm currently reading is The Power of the Subconscious Mind, guys. That's what I'm currently reading. This specific book is the one. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I'm gonna move the lights on the side. But yeah, this is the book that I'm currently reading. Power of the Subconscious Mind. This is the book that's gonna change the way you think. It did to me, so I believe in you. I believe you can also achieve the same. Honestly speaking, I believe you can achieve the same. So I do have a lot of books, but I love reading one book at a time. And I don't devour it. Just 2 to 4 pages a day at most. It's just about it. It's just about it. Market's taking forever to confirm. Do not like this. Dislike it. But I guess we just gotta get out of our comfort zones, isn't it? We just gotta get out of our comfort zone. The thing of, you always want the easiest trades. You just wanna do as you please. It ends. We need. Uh, I need you, my friend. Discipline. I need you. Discipline like that. I need you. Discipline like me. We have 31 people that are watching the live. Please do me a favor, hit the like button. Once you hit the like button, you are basically telling YouTube or the YouTube algorithm that this is good content. And so now if there's anyone else that is also into YouTube and they are also into trading, this live can easily get recommended to them. So if the live gets recommended to them, the community grows. We grow and we conquer together. We help as many people as we can, because that is the main aim, is to help as many people as we possibly can. That's what I want. Because it's not all help that is monetary, right? This can be the type of help that you see the live stream, you join, you trade, you didn't pay me anything, but you managed to benefit from this stream. So that is good. Just hit the like button, You can even share the stream, and if you can, take the link, put it in your WhatsApp status. Let other people that are into trading benefit. You don't have to benefit alone. Together we stand. Together we become unstoppable. So we can do that. Send it to everyone. If you have trading groups, let them know there's a guy that trades live every day and it's completely free. You don't pay him anything. You just join the live, see what it does, and if you like it, you go with it. If you don't, you're not even forced to stay. You have that friend who doesn't have money to go pay for signals, doesn't have money to pay for psychological gems, but I'm here. I drop those things completely for free. So don't be greedy. Share it with other people. Let them benefit from this as well as you are benefiting from this. Yeah, that's what you can do for me.
Going on, what you say, what you putting on the next game. When a body back, I make sure your whole body go to X-ray. You can never say a word in a snake's face. Rapper spread when that neck has a fake chain. I can maintain.
Let's quickly also check NASDAQ. Austin says, today your discipline is being tested, but I guess the outcome is worth the wait. It's not even today only, bro. You'd be surprised. These things happen to me almost from time to time throughout the week. It happens, bro. It happens to me. I'm just used to it. I've just accepted that This is the nature of trading. It's not always going to be the nice moments. There's going to be days where it's going to be like this and I'm going to have to stomach it, right? So once I have made peace with that and I made that become my reality, everything just began to make a lot of sense for me. Take this call.
Separate them boys from the men, say kunyathela amabhola. Ngithama nimabhada but you still don't call me God.
NQ is coming along nice. Quite good. Yes, pretty much what I was anticipating. So let's see how far we are pushing it. Let's see how far, brothers. At least we have something. Yeah, the one of the reasons is because there's NFP. Why this is why markets are moving like it's probably gonna be worse tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we might hold the trade until NFP. It's most likely to happen. But yeah, NQ is about to give us what we want. But for the sake of this trade, I'm gonna try and put my SL here and extend my take profit. I'm gonna go for 1 to 2, something like this. Let my stop loss be at least about below this level. Yeah. Just waiting for that to move past that.
Kotiga uyekele nto yenzayo ngicela usiphathe my love. Lento yakho yokungiphotoloza njalo makangekho umntanami. Mina ngiseyona nensizwa ngisidlela imali yecolo mntanami. Uzothini mebekuthola besithola usungidonsa ngejazi mntanami. Yangithinta kamnandi yanginika ngophisi. Yavele yangithatha nensizwa yakithi.
Alpha, is it true that August is not a good month to trade? Under what ground? Ground is very important. It's a really important t-shirt. I've never heard of that saying before, but yeah, I'm sure that whoever came up with that had their own reasons. But for me, I wouldn't say. I've only had bad months to trade late December, especially when Christmas is approaching, and early January. And I think that's just what pretty much everyone is experiencing, But when it comes to August, hey, I don't know, bro. Some traders have been saying that to you. Maybe it's because of the trading models that they use. Maybe the strategy doesn't allow them, you know. And when your strategy doesn't allow you, it makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. So maybe it's that, you know. This thing was about to break and it decided to just make a U-turn out of nowhere. But patience is the name of the game. I'm gonna be patient with this one, guys. This right here for me is probably one of the reasons why it wouldn't be easy for me to offer people signals the way they would love me to. People want signals. They don't have time to play. People want signals and they want signals now. So it would really be like a hard concept for one to understand that I'm waiting for a confirmation, because they would ask themselves, what is this confirmation that this guy is waiting for? But the minute they get the signal and they make some coins, they realize that, oh damn, this has to be it. It really has to. NAS is not ready to buy yet. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Right. We have 2 minutes left for a new candle on the 5 minute time frame. So if this one breaks above and it closes, we're good to go, man. We're good to go. Haven says, I would rather learn how to catch a fish than be given a fish. Yeah, that's true, my brother. That's true. Like, that's what a lot of people fail to understand, that um it's actually better for one to learn how to do these things than wanting to rely on someone. But I am an advocate of, even during the time when you are learning, you must have that person that teaches you and be able to watch them close, watch what they do, how they do it. That is severely important. You have to know how this guy does things, what influences this guy to do these things. Right? Important. All right. No, guys, I was actually on a phone call. Not that I was mistakenly muted. I was on a phone call. So it looks like what I was longing to have is coming together. I'm just not so impressed with how the previous candle closed. I feel like it's not enough of a break. I don't know, if it closed in this manner, that would be good. But now it's closing like this new candle can still come and dip. So let's get a proper closure, guys. Proper closure. I'm very strict when it comes to my trades, guys. I know it seems like a lot of admin, but to me it is very necessary. It is a necessity to make sure that I take informed trades. So yep. Let's watch what happens from here. It really looks like an interesting subject. So let's pay close attention to what happens. But what I love is that we are just on the 5-minute time frame, guys. So anytime markets can just, you know, give us a new candle. So now it's a matter of in the next 3 minutes. The next 3 minutes, we should be having something. You see what I was talking about? Not a proper closure. A closure mustn't leave you questioning yourself if this is a market closure or is it a market fake out. You need a proper one. The one that we are going to be so confident about and not overthink. That is what we need. Pretty much something decent. We are not in no position to be overthinkers. We do not want that. So, but it's 2 minutes before a new candle comes in. That specific candle is the one that's going to tell us. More especially if this current one pushes above and closes above nicely without us asking ourselves questions we are not supposed to be asking ourselves, then yep, it is going to be an ideal setup. This is what we call A+ setups. They are not so easy to find. They come with a lot of patience. Once they come through, you know it's going to be a good day. Gold? What is gold doing? Still consolidating markets. German 30 is finally out of the picture because now it's 5. I'm not gonna trade German 30. It's out of his trading session. So, yep. That's far my trading goes. No complication. Eventually it's gonna come. And we are patiently waiting for it. But it better not take that long. Just imagine this stream having to overlap with the stream that we're gonna have at 8. That would be so boring, eh? Like very, very boring. Stream has to be the longest for today. I think this is even way past 2 hours. Crazy business. Yep. It's past 2 hours. Crazy, crazy. Guys, I was supposed to be at the gym by 5, but here I still am waiting with you guys. Damn. Gotta love trading, man. You gotta love trading. But guys, 5:30 do allow me to leave. I cannot miss gym. It's very important. It's a very important aspect in my life. I feel like I've made a lot of progress to fumble right now. I can't afford to fumble, guys. Made a lot of progress at the GMA. And I think our 8 a.m. stream will have to be compromised to 9 a.m. because I've already wasted time. Since I was supposed to be at the gym by 5 and I'm still here, and I'm probably gonna leave at 5:30. And I don't know, bro, but me, I love taking my showers before I go to the gym, so it's just another thing about me. So I'm probably gonna need to shower again, which means I'm gonna probably leave the house at 6:30. I'm gonna have like a late night session at the gym, so my latest streaming session is gonna be compromised. It's gonna be compromised. Looking at the behavior on the NAS right now, it doesn't give me that thing that it's gonna go back up right now so quick. Still playing around. Probably gonna come to this area and push up and just be in a consolidating phase, and just when it gets that chance, it's definitely gonna use the chance. It's not gonna play with it. It'll move. So be washy, be on the lookout. I think I should be preparing for gym right now, guys. Unfortunately, I do have to be. As much as I love being here, but I have to prepare for gym right now. That really requires me to step out of the computer for a sec. And go deal with lifting. So from me to you guys, that's all love. I am gonna give you guys an opportunity to screenshot this before, and I'm gonna write the figure. So the figure, but I'm sure you can see it. If you can go to your 5-minute time frame, you'll notice there's a bit of a consolidation. Once that consolidation breaks out, NASDAQ is gonna shoot up. Then there's also below the consolidation, there's a mini consolidation as well. Should NAS break below, you know it's gonna dip. It's not gonna play like that. You know it's gonna go down heavily. So yep, it's definitely time for me to step out and prepare for gym. I'm gonna see you guys on my 9-ish 10 stream, because I don't really know what time I'm gonna be back from the gym, so I have to leave room for disappointment. But I'm gonna stream. It's no longer 8, but probably 9 or 10. So yep, I'm gonna see you guys later. Do hit me up on my WhatsApp. Do hit me up on IG. And yep, just in case you don't get a notification from YouTube, I'm gonna be able to send you the link to join the stream later. And before anything else, we're also gonna go through this trade just to check if what I said would happen finally happened, or what's the story. And yeah, man, that's just it. Cheers.